Hello to all of you and welcome back for another unboxing video. I know it's been a little bit since my last one, but that's because I've been saving up something special for you all, or for me more specifically, and you all get to watch me unbox it. I have not one, not two, but 3 new locomotives I've been saving up for to unbox. And these locomotives all share something in common. They are all Doodlebugs. Yes, Lionel, a year or two ago, started a line of Doodlebugs based off some tooling they got from MTH. Doodlebugs were rail cars. Could be diesel, but were early on gasoline powered that went on more unused sections or more rural sections of lines of major railroads. And they got their name because, I mean, they were just kind of cheap little rail cars that served those rural areas, weren't known for their speed. They just kind of doodled along the track, and so that's how they got their name. They're also kind of insect looking, as you'll kind of see, kind of have bug eyes going on. So I got 3 different road varieties of Doodlebugs, and the first one that I started out with is I wanted something a little bit more prototypical, I suppose. And since a lot of the stuff I own, a lot of the rolling stock I have is already Pennsy rolling stock, I decided to start off with the Pennsylvania Doodlebug here as we get our first look at it. And be extra careful to see if there's any. Nope, doesn't look like there's any tape here. That's weird. Okay, for once, that's standing out to me. Like, I was, you can see my other videos, I'm unboxing like starter sets and there's tape on all of this, trying to keep it all secure and all. And then I get the nice Lionchief Plus one and it just pops right open, go figure. Well, anyway, let's take a look at this one. Like I said, this tooling was originally belonging to Mike's Train Hut, but then Lionel acquired it, put their system and sounds into it, made it a Lionchief Plus 2.0 locomotive. And already I like what I am seeing here. You can see they're kind of just big square bug eyes, if you will. These things are just charming, I think. They're just I always kind of think it's kind of fun, the setting of, you know, small town rural rail, just one car moving on alone. Kind of also reminds you of kind of a lot of what a lot of like rural Japanese railroads are. Like, there are a bunch of diesel rail cars that kind of go through the scenic mountains and all that. This kind of captures a little bit of that just for the American side. So we'll see how this thing looks when it's all powered up. Should have some smoke and nice sounds to it and all, but yeah, looking good so far. That is the first Doodlebug, the Pennsy one. And now I decided to get something a little bit more of my home railroad. The major road that I live next to, sorry for banging on the cardboard. The one railroad that I probably live next to the most is the Union Pacific. So they had a Union Pacific version of the Doodlebug, so I decided to get that. This one kind of has an interesting twist that you'll see on it. Because unlike Pennsy, like, you can find pics of Pennsy Doodlebugs operating, you know, they did like operate Doodlebugs, but Union Pacific not so much. So what they did to kind of justify the existence of a Union Pacific Doodlebug, which is trying to find, right, there we go. Once again, no tape necessary for an expensive Lionchief Plus locomotive, but easier to get out of the packaging, I suppose. Packaging, sorry, that's packaging piling up. It's one of the things about, like, unboxing. Like, you're so excited to get the locomotive, and then you look behind you and there's a mountain of plastic and cardboard. But it's not really something to complain about when you're getting such cool locomotives. Oh no, that just came right out, didn't it? Oh no, that'll be one for the repair yard.
That's a fender bender.
A little bit of a quick update and a good news, everyone, on the Union Pacific Doodlebug. This actually is good news here, because if you look, as the Mythbusters would say, well, there's your problem. You can see there isn't a screw in that screw hole there. If you look over on this axle at the same place, there is a screw there to keep everything nice and tidy, but not here. So I checked the packaging, and Well, you look at that. This little guy just seemed to wiggle on out of there. So I'm glad it's just a simple screw issue and not any of like the expensive components on the inside. Looks like everything will still be good to go once we get it on track. I am, you know, to be perfectly honest, I am just a little bit thrilled comedy-wise that I'm able to use the fender bender sound effect again. I didn't want the joke to get old, you know, me just keep staging crashes with my locomotives, but that is a genuine,
That's a fender bender.
a genuine damage that just was unexpected. So, hey, at least for the video's sake, I can use that again. All right, for the final Doodlebug, I wanted to have a little bit of fun with it and get something a little bit more out there. So they had a Halloween-themed Doodlebug, which they had 2 Doodlebugs around holidays, you know, the usual Halloween and Christmas offerings. There we go. And I thought Halloween fit a little bit more, you know, just kind of the boxy nature of it. It's kind of like a coffin, really, you know, Bones Express, and I really liked it for, yes, okay, this one's all good, don't have to worry there, but I love the paint on the front of it too. What is it? The Christmas one, yeah. Wasn't too bad either. That had kind of a candy cane thing going on the front, but I just think this thing, it's just fun for kind of the more out there cars that I like to get. Also, I believe the bell on this is fantastic. I mean, you know, I was a sucker for the car horn, the car horn and car sounds on the Hot Wheels one. So this one, I can't wait to show you all the sounds it makes. It is just pure peak perfection. But there you go. There is the Hallows Eve Doodlebug. We'll get all 3 of these running and see how they do. Alrighty, as you can see, all the Doodles are alive and ready to go and already smoking up quite a storm. All the smoke units and fans work great, and we're going to bring each one out around the loop, just take it around a few times to show it off. And I decided to go in the spirit of Little Timmy's first Lionel train set by just having an oval with some random furniture laying around, and we'll take a look at the Penzie locomotive right now. A nice little fun thing about Doodlebugs is that they didn't just run alone. I mean, sometimes they'd run just with a single rail car to carry some passengers and mail, but sometimes a freight car or 2 might have been hooked up to them, so you can always have that little nice opportunity to do a little bit of storytelling with your little railroad on what your Doodlebug might be hauling. You will kind of see that in the Union Pacific one of what I hooked up to that one.
Are we still clear all the way? Over. Yes, please, all clear. Tower out.
And I'll just flip the switch there and we'll just back in gently. Also just focus a little bit more close range so we can kind of see the detail.
We're ready. Is it okay to roll? Over. All clear to move on to the lead. Yard master out.
So oddly enough, all the yellow rolling stock I own is like oddly related to toxic waste or just nasty stuff in general. I've got the, as you looked in my train collection video, I've got the nuclear waste one and then this biohazard tank car. So I just decided, like, you know, maybe this is a Doodlebug that's on a very rural track because it's going to a disposal area or something like that. Just a fun little bit of theming as well.
1031 is standing by.
I couldn't even bring it out slowly. I just had to get it in front of the camera as soon as possible. Oh my goodness, this thing looks and sounds amazing.
Turn the throttle, I command you.
One thing I don't know is, like, when the locomotive goes forward, the cab light goes out, and I'm not quite sure if that's part of the theming or not, because you obviously saw it works, and if I bring it to a stop, it'll come on again, or if I go into reverse, it comes on again. But you know what? I'm gonna think of it as a Halloween touch. I mean, what would be there's nothing scarier or more concerning than seeing a train just drive itself right by you and there's like no light on in the cab. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, Lionel. You hit it out of the park at this one. And there it comes back on again. So you know what? I think that is an effect. What a clever effect. Turning off the light makes it so much creepier while it's moving. I absolutely love this thing. And one of the nice things that you heard at the very first introduction is it actually says the road-specific announcement, Locomotive 1031. See, Lionel can do it. It isn't just Legacy and Menards. Whenever it's a themed one like this, like Halloween, Christmas, or any of the IP ones they do, it's usually custom announcements. It's really nice. I wish they do it on all of them, but you know what? This locomotive is so amazing and good looking. I'm still very happy. And there it goes off again, this time in reverse, and absolutely no driver to see in there. So I'm gonna let it eerily move off the camera, off the screen, and just call this one a night. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy to have these Doodlebugs here and ready to join my layout, and I hope you all have a good one.